go in 3, 2, 1. Good luck. All right, start the clock, and off we go, guys. We did it. Let the resetting begin. Okay. Each player gonna start off looking for a... Oh my gosh, that's what you want to see, isn't it? The magical mushroom. That early start's gonna put a lot of pressure on keyboard to find an item to be able to get off and running as well. Really strong start though, for sure. That's good stuff right there. We haven't seen, I don't think, like any magic mushroom starts in all of our races so far up until now. Those damage multipliers seem pretty rare to get while resetting, or maybe people just aren't resetting enough, I'm not sure. And here we go. Tainted Samson is just going to bat down everything in the way here. Should be able to just take out most things. The faster you kill with it, the longer it's going to last. It should let you clear through a lot of the floor. Also taking damage definitely will set that thing off as well. And gonna get an orbital from Famine. Not what you really want to see. We've got a speed down, life up for last keyboard over here. Nice and easy. Taken down for a ball of bandages. Moving on. Oh, going back to open the chest. A couple of consumables should help. And yeah, man, the start. I don't know. The large start seems a little risky. Speed down, a little more health. I guess if you're worried about staying alive, it's good. But maybe at this point, with a magic mushroom on the other side, you think you've reset enough to where you just gotta start moving. It's a tough call to make for sure. Whoever gets Birthright wins. Birthright would be pretty sick. Ooh, there you go. A little bit of more health. Range up, tears up. With the Maggie over there. That's not too bad. I don't know if it's going to compete with a damage multiplier, but a couple of angel items or lucky rooms could definitely change it back in the favor of last keyboard. We got one book for Wolf the Wizard. The Anarchist Cookbook, the one that is the tower effect. Grumpy Sunflower, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the prime. All right, we got a couple of keys for an item room. It's a metronome. Don't know how much use that has with racing, but yeah, it can't be worse than the book, I guess. Well, the machine's looking a little sad. Not quite as sad as my unlock file, but a little bit low there. Shouldn't matter for racing. We did make a new rule that if your machine is at 999, you can't just put a coin in it to get all of the dimes. You have to use bombs to extract money from it, just because it seems a little silly to be able to put one coin in it and fill up your entire coin consumables for the entire run and get all the shop items, basically. Not much else besides that magic mushroom from Wolf the Wizard. The thing with Tainted Samson is you should be able to have a lot of clearing power even without that. Dead Bird, not too great as well, but the Devil Deal choice here for keyboard, he does pick up the bum. The problem with the bum is you have to slow down during a race in order to allow it to actually pick up the hearts. So it definitely can come in handy, but unless you're just desperate for health, it's just gonna slow you down waiting for it to pick up all the health. All right, we're in the flooded caves for last keyboard, and Wolf the Wizard clearing this floor for a spoon. Does he check the devil deal? Is gonna go for the angels, the angel rooms, it looks like. Dude been trying to talk for 20 minutes. It was Bort. It was just spinning. Oh, Twitch issues maybe? What happened was our channel just got boosted too hard. It took away our ability to chat in the channel. Yeah, I want to make sure that we're doing the races every Friday so that people know that it's something we're doing. I had to miss last Friday. It's been every other week so far, basically. But last Friday, like, our car broke down, had to take it to the shop, had a lot of stuff around the house to catch up on. So, you know, life just happens sometimes, and I guess that's okay. But happy to be back today. We got a long stream today. Got a couple of games lined up that I saw on Steam that looked fun. We've got Inscription, Darkest Dungeon, Isaac, Pokemon. Those new games, if we want to check those out for a couple of hours. And of course, we got the racing right now. The D8 reroll stats, I don't know about that. I've never seen that thing be very helpful. It looks like a little bit of tier 8. Got a lot of damage off of that, actually. A little bit of range and lost some movement speed, so that wasn't the worst reroll I've ever seen. Didn't lose damage or tier 8. And had some speed with that spoon to kind of trade off as well. What I love about Tainted Samson as well, as you just saw from last keyboard side, is when you are going berserk like that, you can reach over the rocks with your boner jawbone and pick up things with it without having to bomb through it, which is nice to be able to pick up all those soul hearts we just saw him pick up. Both players in the flooded caves, though. First to the boss is last keyboard, fighting the dead pin. I always forget what that boss is called. It's just like a dead pin. Does some brimstone stuff, and we've got the bloat, not the bloat, the peepers for Wolf the Wizard, and opts to use what, the card there, or no, the metronome. Missed a squeeze. Devil deal for last keyboard doesn't look like anything great. As often there's not in the devil deal as well. Skrillex? There we go. Music was getting a little calm. Kalabala, got $1. 99 cents. That is a lot of money. Going shopping, baby. Got this treasure room, plenty of consumables. Lack of keys for last keyboard, though. There is a bedroom, tons of health, though. Despite the devil deals, which is nice. You really want a lot of health to be able to spend for the devil deals if that's the route you're going. If you've already locked into that. Your soul, I think that's the free devil deal, basically. I'm bald. Also, I like lemons. Well, lemons are pretty great. I like being bald. Okay. That's great, bud. Money equals power would be Pog. Yeah, but we want the deep pockets for that now, right? Bedroom. Trying to go for the crawl space. It is deep under that bed, though, unfortunately. Too much lemons make you bald is confirmed. Who are you? You lemon lovers? Proptosis, which could be really good if you're meleeing, right? Not so good if you're not, I think. It definitely got nerfed a lot. You just don't get that huge... I don't know, it just used to be much larger. It would make your projectiles much larger. Blood rights. Okay. Can shave away health to clear away rooms that you really don't like, or in an emergency, I guess. I've used blood rights before in a race. It was very desperate, though. I think it ended up working out. Blood rights with Tainted Samson is awesome. Well, yeah, taking damage will proc your berserk, basically. It's infinite use without even a Isaac's Heart. It's just bugged on the character. I wonder when we're gonna get a patch. You can keep doing it berserked. Oh yeah, that's pretty messed up. Wow. Well, nobody tell keyboard. Ooh, tier 8 for damage down. But at 4.19, you're almost at the soft cap already. I don't know if you really want to give up more damage for that. Damn, blood rights is like the golden item to get on this character then, apparently. I don't know, both of them are keeping pace pretty well with one another. We're both in the depths here. I just saw Dan Infinite bug out Tainted Bethany with Soul Converter and Lemegaton on Red Secret Room. Yeah, there's a lot of bugs and stuff. I feel like with the console version being so close to coming out that we're definitely bound to see a patch before that does hit, just so they can test any last minute things they need to before they launch the console version and make sure it's squared away. I can't imagine that they wouldn't test it before launching it, since patching it on console versions is much more difficult to get pushed through than Steam patches. You got to jump through a lot of hoops to get a patch on a console. Just face checking it. All right, we are berserked out. It looks like they don't know about the bug, so that's will make it at least more interesting to watch instead of just watching them rampage through the entire game unchecked. Boss for boss, baby. Except we got an XL floor for Wolf the Wizard, so that's gonna put him slightly ahead, but he hasn't found all of the rooms, the item rooms on this floor yet either. So it looks like we're going to be backtracking for that. Definitely has a pretty good build. Just got some socks, which filled up his health from the metronome. I never use that thing. I hate items that give me random effects just because I feel like I can't control them as easily. Library for last keyboard. Trying to get the bookworm for 3 book touches. Just 2 in the room, though. No keys still. No love. Punching bag. That's definitely not what you want to see when you backtrack during a race, is a punching bag. You know, you want something like actually useful. This character is fun to watch, though. I like it because even if you're making pretty good items, oh, the goat head though, baby. I would almost play that devil beggar before I touch the goat head and the other item, just to give it the red hearts to try to get that third item, because it's the last time you're going to be able to hit it for half of a heart. But if you think you're going to need those, I can see why you maybe wouldn't want to do that. Hyper Gamer, thank you for the prime. Pretty even amount of health, though. Wolf the Wizard is the first in the womb. No key still for last keyboard. No love getting it off the satchel there either. Plenty of money. No keys. What's up, Hyper Gamer? Just watching some racing. Feels bad. But yeah, what I like about this character is even if there's like a little bit of an item discrepancy, the fact that you have that berserk mode, it still lets you clear through rooms really quickly if you're good at using it, and if you can extend you know, the use of it by killing things fast, and that's gonna make it generally like a closer race, I think. Just because both players have that going already. Oh, very low health now for last keyboard. Going down to 1 heart total. Half a soul heart. Half a red heart. Red Mom is stomping. Devil deal for Wolf the Wizard. Of course, now with the goat head. Doesn't pick up anything amazing though. Half a heart. Mom's almost dead. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Bold move. Holy moly. I think at the very end there started abusing the blood rights, but didn't have anything to kill. And just wow. All right, so now Wolf just basically has to not die and finish the run in order to claim victory here. We've got one person waiting to race. Shit, maybe we'll just have to play some Isaac today. Early. I told everybody Wednesday, I think, that we would be doing this today, but yesterday I didn't get on. And I didn't like tweet or remind anybody, and we did miss last week. Usually we have about 10 people or so waiting. Sarpris, thank you for the Prime. Just a little fun extra community stream thing that I wanted to do. Oh man, the womb is probably still the floor that I hate the most, just because there's so many enemies that are annoying. Laser eyes, the whack-a-moles that pop up and do the triple shots. Obviously, like the leeches that charge you. I'm pretty good with the leeches. Those are pretty manageable, but you also have the babies that like explode, and then their little pieces will shoot those like spectral balls at you, which are tough to deal with sometimes. Wolf is getting a little low on health, actually. Wow, what a devil deal, too. But where are the balls? No balls. That's what chat would say to me. No balls, Cobalt. Succubus and Incubus, dude. Ugh. It's one of the better devil deals I've seen in a while. I mean, I think it was the right call. He didn't have enough health, but no balls. Just because I know I can hear chat inside of my head already. Years of no balls. All right, Cathedral's definitely a little bit more scary as well, especially with the beams of light. You just have to stay mobile and be aware of where those the lights are going to touch down. Not the best start for last keyboard with the resetting. At any point at which you die and your opponent is ahead, I would say at that point, like if you're waiting for your opponent to die, there's no disadvantage to resetting your run over and over and over again and really taking your time to find a strong item like a knife or whatever, you know, something high caliber that's going to let you catch back up. Because if your opponent does die, you want to be able to crush them. And Wolf now at 2 hearts. Samson is going to force you to kind of get in close there when you don't necessarily want to until the Berserk wears off, but tons of damage coming out. Big, thick chest in there. Taking a little hit from the shot. Down to 2 hearts once again. And not only does he have to get close because of the Berserk, but just the Proptosis as well is kind of forcing him to have to get in there to get the full effect of his damage. Scary. Oof. Oh, could we see a death? This is what I'm talking about. You can't count yourself out. Got to be a little bit more picky with your starting item. Manages to pull back a heart there. This room looks great until you notice that it's spike rocks you have to walk over. At least you can pop the boxes and see what's inside of them before you commit the health. Luckily, that little piece of health flew out far enough. Dr. Fetus for keyboard into a virus, which is going to give him speed and poison touch. Also 1 out of 3 spun. And even with the Fetus, when you go Berserk, as you see here, you don't have to worry about your bombs. You can still get whacking. Love it, just decimating all the enemies. Isaac going down relatively easy. And on to the chest, 22 minutes left. So we're at about the halfway mark. Spider Baby, Tractor Beam, Euthanasia. And now you're just praying that you don't die in the chest. You don't get terrible rooms. With that high amount of damage, though, it's going to be pretty tough, I think, to die. I feel like the chest is, most of the time it's a lot easier, except for a couple of rooms, than, like, the Cathedral and the Womb. Just because you have so much room to dodge, there's no, like, rocks on the ground or pits kind of taking up movement space, so you just have a much more wide range of movement. 2 hearts, but a Sci-Fly for Wolf the Wizard. Luckily, just getting enough hearts to string them along. Just enough health. What's up, Dr. Mustache Cat? I think we should see the run coming to an end here in just a moment. Lots of dead ends, though, for the Wolf Daddy. Little Gertie's coming in. And into the boss. Should be a quick boss fight. And there it is. GG. 20 minutes and 43 seconds left on the clock. All right, GG, guys. That was really close. Up until the womb, I would say.
Yeah, GG.